Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be fun. Steve is fixing my crash damaged Mercedes. I had a little incident back in the fall and it's time to get back on the road. Antonio and I are going to be buttoning up the MGTD, putting the brakes on it and going for a drive. That's going to be fun. And the biggest challenge for the day is I'm going to clean my office. I know I say that all the time and I never do it, but I'm actually going to do it. I got a lot of cool nerd things in there to show off and my office is such a mess I don't want to show people. So that's going to get done too. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nothing there. So anytime I paint suspension parts or brake parts, I don't use gloss black, I use a satin black. If you do gloss black, it looks like you're trying too hard. If you do a satin, it looks more like original equipment type stuff. And it just gives a cleaner finish than having it look like it was spray painted.
Just come off. Where is it?
It's like you've never worked here.
I know. Damn it. Lifesaver. There we go. Woo.
If anybody can identify this part, please let us know what it is because we honestly don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what this is.
That's the rear wheel cylinder with the e-brake.
Is it really?
Yep.
That is so bizarre. Well, Antonio identified it. Antonio's got his feelings hurt about something. Now they go opposite directions.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get it figured out?
Yeah, just this one's up and down and that's side to side.
That is so bizarre. 1952 technology. Engineering, I mean.
Goodness gracious.
So being this car has been parked since 1970, the brake hydraulics are not going to be any good. So Antonio replaced the wheel cylinders. Now he's replacing the rubber hard lines. We've got a new master cylinder in it. The metal lines will be okay because the car was inside in the garage and the system was drained. All the fluids were out of this car, so there's no crystallized buildup of brake fluid in the metal lines. So this should go rather smooth. It's a little time consuming because we didn't take it apart, but you see it's really a simple setup. So we should be done here pretty quick. So he must have taken it further apart than we thought, and when the backing plate went back on, it didn't go on correctly.
Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense at all because I can't flip this around. The only thing I can do is shift it.
This hose goes into this wheel cylinder, and you bleed the nut. The banjo bolt goes here, and you bleed here. This banjo bolt.
You're right. I got you. Yep.
It never hurts to have a second set of eyes. It's nothing to do with the amount of knowledge I have versus Antonio. We both know a whole lot. It's just a fresh set of eyes. Between that bumper for the Aston, between the grill parts for the Bentley, and that headlight, that's now $2,700 in used parts that were incorrect that I'll be relisting on eBay. We only get 1 day a week to work on our project stuff because we are a fully operating shop. So it's frustrating now. I have to reorder parts, resell some parts. It is a convertible, so by the time we get it done now, it's gonna be end of July, and it's gonna be too hot to sell a convertible around here, so I'll be stuck with it for another season. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. Antonio, are you done smoking yet?
Oh, I didn't even see you. The door was closed on that side.
Ah! Master cylinder's full.
Okay. Bleeders are open. Let's see where we're at.
The backs are down too.
Okay, let me get some more fluid. And he opens it. You need to check the fluid level because it's like the tiniest amount. Yep. Go for it. Oh yeah. Yeah. It sounded like when I had the flu.
All right, sir, go ahead.
That's nice and clear coming out.
One more cycle. We're closed up. We're ready. All right, sir, closed up.
All right, so brakes are bled out. We're gonna put the wheels on it, drop it down, put the interior in it, put 2 new battery cables on it, and go for a ride. First drive in 54 years. I'm pretty proud of that. There's holes in the rims that you can line up with the brake adjuster. And I didn't realize that, and I already got them all on. Oh well. You know, one thing that may help with making it easy to bleed out is that the master cylinder sits lower than everything else. All right, so now that we've got the brakes bled out, we've got the clutch adjusted, the engine runs. I do need to throw a return spring on the throttle. We need to change out either the battery cable ends or the battery cables. Steve's looking to see if we have a couple of cables by the ends right here. Antonio's gonna put the interior back together, and then we're going for a drive. First time, 54 years.
Gotta donate a little bit of blood, folks. You know, that's how it works. I need to come over.
No? Nope.
Well, there you go. How does this go, sir?
Back. We're gonna go in from the front. Just look at home. Just look at home. I got you.
Caught on something back here. Oh, never mind. I'm good.
Don't be scared. So we need to do some clutch adjustments on it, and we need to bleed the brakes better. So I'm not going to take it out on the road, but I'm taking it to the side lot here just to show that it's moving under its own power, and that's pretty damn cool. Okay. Well, that was a little scary. The brakes weren't good enough to take it out on the road, so I just drove it next door. So that's about all you're gonna see on this car for videos until we go to Mecum. You know, Antonio and I'll throw some floorboards and some carpet in it, and then bleed the brakes out better and adjust the clutch a little bit better. But she runs and drives, so that's all fine and dandy. Next steps, take it home and clean it. Well, in 2 weeks, you guys get the next video. The next video is gonna kick ass. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but we've had it planned for a while. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for sticking with us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And don't forget to donate.
A lot.
A lot.